Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I haven't been posting in a little while, and that's because I've been working on something. I've been, over the last week or two, I've been searching very, very hard for a new vehicle, and I finally found one. And today, I just bought a Corvette Z06. Check it out. So right here behind me is my brand new Corvette Z06 wrapped in this beautiful Le Mans blue. I just picked it up this morning, and I drove out all the way from Grand Rapids, where I live, to over to the Detroit area to buy this. I finally found like a good deal, something that I really wanted, and I know I've been talking about getting a Corvette for quite some time now, and especially if you're one of my friends or somebody who I've known for a while, I talk about it a lot. So I finally did it, and this thing is crazy. I love it to death. I've already probably put like 50-60 miles on it today, just driving it all over the place as much as I possibly can, and we're gonna drive it a little bit later in this video. But come just check this thing out. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. It's a great spec. It's basically all stock. Yeah, pretty much just all stock, except for the rear carbon fiber spoiler, which is definitely a nice add-on, and it also does have some taillight tints in the back, but that's all cosmetically. That's all really, it's just a bone stock car. But in a Z06, that's pretty much all you need. This thing is crazy fast, one of the best rated cars. All reviewers, everybody loves them on the internet and everything like that. This is going to be the front profile here. This blue just looks so good, and it really pops in the sun especially. We've got the red calipers, those come on all of the Z06s, and then the beautiful chrome rim. I kind of like the chrome a lot in pictures and stuff. It didn't look that good, but it's really definitely growing on me. Coming around to the back here, we have that carbon fiber spoiler that I talked about, and the rear end of this car just hits different. It's such a beautiful profile, combined with that spoiler, the taillight tints, and the fenders. I think I've been cheesing all day long. I picked it up today at about 10 a.m. and it's about 4 p.m. now, so I've been driving it all over the place, and yeah, I'm just the happiest kid on the planet right now. So taking a look at the interior, there's the same kind of theme here with the interior. It looks a lot better in person than it does in pictures. And there's two elements, I'll talk about that. So this is kind of my view here. Just kind of a pretty traditional cockpit view, nothing crazy to write home about. These seats, there's like a light gray on here. I didn't think that would look too hot. When I saw it in pictures, but in person, it's honestly fine. It brings a little bit of color into here, opposed to just all black. And that theme also carries here with this blue that matches the outside of the car. We have it right here, and then on both sides of the steering wheel as well. That looks very nice. I was kind of surprised that it looked that good. When I saw it in pictures, it just kind of looked like cheap and plasticky, and kind of like something you would see in a cheaper vehicle. But the C6 Corvette does get just harped for the interior, but it's not that bad. All right, so I want to do this probably more than you guys want to see it. So let's take this thing for a drive. Listen to this. This is one of my favorite startup sounds ever. Bone stock exhaust. All right, so driving the Corvette Z06, like I said, I probably put, I don't know, like 50-60 miles on it so far. And let me tell you, I've been loving every minute of it. And I'm just starting to get confident where I can really put my foot into it. The tires on this vehicle are definitely not the best. I need new tires for sure. I'm definitely going to be spinning in first if I hit it, and in second, I've been spinning a lot in second too. So like, I've been trying to be as careful as I possibly can driving this, because one, I'm moving from a Mustang that it had power behind it, but it wasn't like, it was nothing compared to this. So I don't really rip on this kind of a vehicle a lot. So I've really been taking it easy, trying to like understand the car, trying to learn how to drive it properly, you know, just being as careful as I can. One of the first things that I noticed is that like I took this to the gas station, and this thing is 100% a head turner, especially old guys. They love it. Like old suburban dudes, this is like their dream car. So yeah, I've been turning a lot of heads with that. And just right off the bat, like, this transmission is awesome. The gears are so long. You can do any, like I can go from 0 to 175 miles an hour in 5th gear. I personally haven't done this, but there is a Top Gear video on that. Like, the gears are just long, and it's not like when you're driving a Mustang where you're always worried about the next shift. You're just worried about, like, just the driving aspect of it, and there's always torque. At any point, there is torque, and it's consistent torque too. So I can be at 2 grand or I can be at 6 grand, and I've got torque. I've always wanted a Corvette, and it's really a dream come true. This is absolutely amazing. It feels very surreal. Like, I don't feel like I own this car. I feel like I'm just driving somebody else's car or something like that. But it's super surreal. Like, I don't have the I don't feel like I'm a Vet owner, but it's really cool and I love it. Why I really wanted to get a Corvette is because in my mind, they're such a great car for the money. The standard C6 Corvette right now, you can probably get one for, I'd say, under 20 grand, and you're getting a crazy car, a super light vehicle. It's got a lot of horsepower, it puts a lot down to the wheels, and the Z06 is the ultimate version of that. It's really hard to find somebody online who doesn't like the Z06. And this thing can run door to door with a Gallardo easily for a third of the price. I've always wanted a Corvette. This is an absolute dream come true, and I was really having a hard time convincing myself to spend the extra money on a Z06. But one of the things that convinced me of that is, one, there's a lot of elements of this car that I would want to do to a base model anyways, like the fenders, like obviously it's faster, it's got more horsepower as well. It also, it's going to hold its value a lot more than a base model would, because it's something special, it's something unique, and that holds a lot more value in the resale area. What really pushed me over the edge was, I did about a month and a half back, I did a video on a red Z06 that, driving that and feeling just how crazy this car was, I couldn't help myself. I knew that it was time to do it, and an opportunity presented itself. I was able to find a car that I was like, yeah, this is the one. I saw it popped up. I was scrolling on Facebook and an ad popped up at a dealership, and I was like, you know what? It's sometimes in life you just got to do these kind of things, and I'm so happy. This car is surprising me every single time I drive it. I definitely I am 100% not driving this car to its full potential obviously at this moment we're in the middle of traffic, and like, they can't just be if you're in the top of third, that's like 120. So I'm definitely, it's hard to use this car to its full potential, but even on the road, man, it's something special. This blue pops, and I'm in love with the vehicle. You know, a lot of people complain about this interior, and I mean, I understand that it's not, I mean, it's definitely no Mercedes or BMW. It's not a luxury interior, but I have a Bose sound system. I have leather pretty much everywhere that you would expect leather. I mean, yeah, there's plastic elements in the vehicle, and it's not like the most luxurious, but it's still like, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's definitely a step up from my Mustang. I had a 2005 Mustang. Well, I still have a 2005 Mustang. Eventually that's going to get sold because this is going to be taking its place, but definitely a step up from the Mustang. Yeah, I mean the interior is fine. All right, let's see if we can round this corner and get our foot into it a little bit. All right, we're gonna go second gear and 4 grand. Let's wait a minute. Come on.
as you can probably see by that expression on my face, yeah, we definitely spun at 4 grand in second, but like it's like 45 degrees outside. We're in Michigan right now. It's the middle of February, but it's nice for whatever reason. Michigan is just weird like that sometimes. But yeah, you saw that expression on my face. This car is freaking nuts. Like, there's no way around it. Most people see it and they're like, oh, you know, it's a C6 Corvette. That's pretty cool. But like, this thing is so much more. This thing is absolutely incredible. I'm so unbelievably happy right now. So that's gonna be all for this video, guys. I really hope you appreciate this video and this content. This car is gonna be around for the channel, so make sure to hit subscribe because yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun with this car. I'm really excited to bring this to the channel and do so much with this vehicle. And yeah, please hit subscribe so that you can stay tuned and so that I can afford this car. Thank you so much. I love you all. Please hit like. If you comment, I'll comment right back to you. I promise. I hope you have a great day.